Hi Libra, sorry. Welcome to this love reading. Welcome to this community. My name's Sophia. So what I was getting straight away, and I love when I get them straight away, is uh, obviously this is a Libra reading. Doesn't matter if you're, watching for your person, let's say, but Libra is all about balance. So you must have had some kind of trying to work out some balance in your life. Literally, I don't know if you're actually doing it like, okay, I'm going to get balance in my life, or you're going for your wishes and desires. Because what I was picking up was your person was an awakening to, hey, because of something like, so it doesn't matter if you're Libra or your person's Libra, but your person waking up to, I'm doing everything for others, not everything and for all of them, but I'm trying to make justice and balance in everyone's life, people pleasing, let's just say. So, but recognizing that there's no balance in his. For example, him, her, whatever, is over there saying, oh, well, I'm always going around there trying to help this one, always going around there giving this one money, always going around there, but not necessarily that they don't do it to me. A little bit of that, they don't come and give me anything, but more so like, well, I'm not fulfilling my balance. What do I want? And that's where you come into it. That's when they realize, oh, well, I'm giving too much here. I'm not getting what I want. It's not balanced on my side. And like I say, with this connection, no matter what you label it as, if you're a light worker or star seed, you've got a connection with someone on planet Earth, because the work is isolated. So that is part of the contract. Two brilliant skills to the contract with the divine makes. One is that your person is the opposite to teach you of the negative of planet Earth. And two, then you work out the negative, then you remove the negative, then you align with your person. So you get your partner anyway. So this is about you balancing out your world. Now, generally there's been an off, because the planets is all about an off and a restart here. So you could have had an off with your person, a split up, and what you've done is started, well, you're not with your person. So that actuality forces you to work on yourself, because you're like, normally you give too much to your person anyway. So this is a balancing it out. So your person recognizes that less of energetic frequency from you, and recognizing that that's my person. That is a contract, really. So this is leading nicely to part of the contract. You give, then that you pull back, then they give towards you. It's never about 50-50 or compromise and your soulmate, how they say to do it. So let's see what's going on more so in this connection. Like I said, I feel you're doing it subconsciously, because there's a cut, or there's a, generally, the 1% on this planet Earth do the work correctly. And I haven't got all the 1% up in here. So generally you've done it subconsciously, because you cut off your person, you see. So you've stopped emotionally investing. So let's go into the cards. So the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Star card, then I'll go into here. Let's see what you can see. Right, I'll show you the cards if I need to, but it's more what I'm saying, really. Okay, let's see. My glasses need cleaning. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is like, this is interesting. What's this mean? Because he's over here. He's turned his back to you, but it's interesting. Okay, so there's something here about the cups. So you've cut off your person. So what your person has tried to do, there's a couple of scenarios. So bear with, I'm going to get the different scenarios. So the first one is, some of you have, they're not saying that. Okay, so why have these cards come out? Okay. So I'm reading the cards, but they're saying something different. They're not saying, but anyway, don't get me started with that. So you've done something that is done a snowball effect onto something else. But what you've done, you think is worked your way, but it hasn't. So for example, some of you might have cut off your person and they come back and you think, oh, you've cut them off, that's why they come back. but it's because of you've energetically stopped giving. So your person feels that energetic loss, and you are aligned with your person as one. So they turn around and come back to you, to oneself. You always pull back to oneness. See, that's why they're saying, because I'm like, that's not the card, but there's not a card to explain what I just explained. But they gave me the cards of what you've done. That's for some of you. Because I feel with these two cards, the Knight of Swords is facing another direction, right? And put you behind him. This is one scenario, right? But he's looking at the sun. So he had to turn his back to you. So say there's an off and you fucked off, he's fucked off, right? And he had to do that. She, he, doesn't matter. They had to do that and think, so that they realise, oh my gosh, that's it, I'm done, right? Or she's done with me or whatever. Oh shit, I still think and feel about my person, because he's looking up to the divine and looking towards the brighter. See this? This is all thick cloud, so could be smoking weed, I'm just saying, right? But he's got looking towards the sun. It's getting brighter here. That's you. So you're the planet, you're the sun, right? This is the sun and the moon, the sun, stars, whatever, the planet. So he had to cut himself off to then realize this break happened. But that's what the planets do, right? This split happened. So he's gone over there. And I was hearing as well about gossip. So I want to talk about that as well. So he had to go over there and think, oh shit, I'm still tied to this person. I've turned my back and I'm still tied. So there's something about that, and there's something about deception that he knows he's done. Why is that? I'm getting a lot from this card. Oh gosh, Libra's always long. Yeah, there's something about, did I say that as the energy at the beginning? He's recognizing his truth here. And that there's something about other people. His mum. He's following his belief of, not his belief, he's trying to there's people pleasing. Do you people please? Be honest with yourself, because he's people pleasing and it's his mum. And this is all subconscious. So you don't know you're doing it and he doesn't, or she doesn't, she, he, doesn't matter, right? You people please, there's a people pleasing element here. And this is to his mum, to what his mum's wishes and desires. And it's all external, because on my card here, the Queen of Cups, you see all the waters on the outside. So this mum, makes everyone on the outside like emotionally sorts them. While you get with that person, you'll be emotionally happy. You know, that love will be here. It's in everyone's business of what's going on. Your person's here. And he's recognizing that it's not his truth. His happiness is you. Because he's trying to release you, but you're right there behind it, right? And that's what he's realized. So this break had to happen. Now I need to go into you now, because we're pulling me big time on you. You people please, which makes you left out in the cold because you're skint. I don't know how else to say it. You're supposed to feel bigger and shine like a star. Not just this card is a star seed light worker, but behind you is a star card. But you lack, because your upbringing was, what's yours here? Someone who was cold to you, right? And someone who cut you off. So that means didn't go into deep enough about your upbringing and push you and nurture you. So this is all about a recognition of family. So there's a reflection with his mum, he following, he, she, whatever, following his mum, and you're following it on the subconscious as well. So your mum wasn't really fully nurturing to you. I'll give an example. I'll give an example of the television version of love. I have had a couple of people like that, but not really, right? This is the television's version of love. Hey son, hey daughter, hey my love, how are you? So what do you want to do in your life? What do you really want to do with your life, right? That's what they would say. You know, I will do whatever, you know, to support you to whatever you want to be, even if you want to take a couple of years out to figure that out, right? Then who do you want? Oh, he's this person, but he's a druggie, he's married, he's connected with family, there's loads of gossip, he's got 3 different babies, Mum. Do you love him, Sarah Jane? Yes, I do, Mother. Okay, well, I will support you. Obviously, I love you and I prefer someone who is single and, you know, does everything for my baby girl, my baby boy. But, you know, if you really think this is the one for you, I will support you. No one has that. It's fucking television, my point. So you both had mothers, right, who didn't nurture you to that version of television, which you both have. But subconsciously, you're following that belief. So that means you're people pleasing, right? So your person, so you cut off your person because you did, even if you didn't have it, you saw it off telly, so you want it. Obviously, your upbringing's crap, right? But you see the telly and what other people saying, so you want that because that's the most loving, and this energetic frequency is of love. So you align with that because that's what you're supposed to have, really, because that's what is real unconditional love, and you're a light being, so that's the energy you're vibrating off. Right, so you get someone who's the opposite to that, and you've already had an upbringing of that, who's cold and cutting, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. That's who you've had, right? That's your version. So you cut off your person because you've already, it's triggering you. He's triggering you of how cold your mother was and how cutting your mother was, right? So he's cold and cutting to make you go and do the inner work. Your person is something like nurturing, so you can't get love, affection, all the, you know, the loving. He's not talking to you lovey-dovey, is it? He or she, he, she. They're not doing that. That's his thing, but there's nothing you can do about it. You're supposed to work on yours, and then energetically, this is supposed to happen. So this is, like I said, I was asking him, what's with the cards? The cards are different. And they were saying the difference is because you just think, oh, I've cut my person off, right? But this is the underneath, the unseen, the moon card, right? And this is all because you two are star seeds with the star card here. This is bringing back and bringing a start back of a new passionate offer. So you lot follow your passions, your dreams and desires. Now, loads of people say follow your passion, but it doesn't mean that everything you do is what you want to do. But it is along the lines of your passion. You have to start. Because everyone, like, for example, you might be passionate about hairdressing and you go and get a hairdresser's shop and you want to cut people's hair in all different styles and you've done it for 10 years. But if no one knows about you, how could you get customers? So you have to do advertising and marketing, for example. Right, you might have to make someone cups of teas and be a cleaner and an accountant all at the beginning if it's a new business, right? This is understanding. I'm just saying, because when people say follow your passion, then your passion shows up with something. Oh, that's not my passion. You know, it's about going deeper, this reading. The underneath is a tower of your foundation. This is about your parents' foundation. Your person is showing you work on your upbringing, your foundation. And like I said, this who you're listening to, someone was mouthy. Someone would like someone in your family cold and cutting, enlarging it, right? Who was that? This is about you following your own and going into deeper into the esoteric and the unknown, and understanding that you are energetically, might be people pleasing, because my tower card, this, can you see they look like crystallized form? They're not real. They're kind of invisible. Sorry, it's a bit blurry. See, they're not a solid form. I made that impossible. Look, bum cheeks. Anyway, I asked her to do it like that, which, you know, she's done quite well to me, but, you know, obviously it's my cards. This is understanding that you are following the physicality or something, but energetically connected to someone else, right? And that's what you need to do. And you're energetically connected to oneness, which is that love frequency of your person. That's the work you need to do. Now, that's quite a small amount compared to the bigger picture, but if you want to know and you really want to do this and start what you're supposed to do on this planet, book me. Go to my website, investigate, go to the playlist, right? So there's a come around here because of, but I feel mainly it's your person, like I said, because you've cut them off. So some of you ain't even doing this work or understanding it, but you've cut that off. But that's energetically aligning. I'm teaching you what you should be working on now, because this come around, right, when he comes back with this new passionate beginning, it's for you to shine like a star, because the star card is on top of the wands. You don't shine like a star if you're in a 3D job. The star card is intention for you to be out there, to be seen, right? A star is a superstar, right? To be seen. So if you're in your 3D job, not reading for you. This is just your potential outcome. If you do it how I say to do it potentially, I can guide you to do it how the contract is supposed to be. Why I'm saying that is because this will just go back to how it is before. The planets rule your life. You know your star sign straight away. You know your star sign. Everyone does. That's intentional because the planets rule your life. But this will go back to before unless you work on why you're here as a star seed. Hence, go look at my website, look at my playlist. That's all free to do. So get started on this because a massive, and check out your foundation, my master program. Start with that. Start with the master program. Talks about your upbringing, your family. Okay, I'm out. Speak to you later.